सभी आरोपियों को राजधानी कोर्ट ने बरी कर दिया है, दिल्ली आबकारी मामले
बरी नहीं, डिस्चार्ज किया है।
डिस्चार्ज कर दिया है।
हाँ।
सर, इस फैसले पर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे? कुछ लीगल ऑब्जर्वेशन कोर्ट ने दी सुनवाई के दौरान।
देखिए, बहुत उन्होंने सारा तो नहीं पढ़ा जजमेंट, थोड़ा जजमेंट पढ़ा है और उन्होंने यही कहा कि प्रामा फेसाई पूरी फाइल में, चार्जशीट में कहीं पर कुछ ऐसा नहीं मिला कि जिससे हम ये कह सकें कि प्रामा फेसाई देयर इज एविडेंस अगेंस्ट एनी ऑफ द अक्यूज्ड हु हैज कमिटेड एनी क्रिमिनल ऑफेंस, देयरफॉर ही केम टू द कंक्लूजन दैट दे वर डिस्चार्ज। अरे उसको बुला, अरे आगे वाले को। हाँ, तो
Sir, the court also said that the interest of the person holding constitutional post should be protected and cannot be.
यस, उन्होंने कहा कि अगर कोई कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल पोस्ट पे है और वो उसके डिस्चार्ज में अगर काम करता है तो उसको प्रोटेक्ट करना चाहिए। और जो भी इनकी फाइल थी सारी एलजी के पास अप्रूवल के लिए गई। एलजी भी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल पोस्ट है, सो देयरफॉर आप डिस्टिंक्शन नहीं कर सकते हैं और उनको अगर प्रोटेक्ट नहीं करेंगे तो काम ही नहीं करेंगे।
एक्साइज स्कैम में राउस एवेन्यू के स्पेशल कोर्ट ने सारे मुजरिमों को बरी कर दिया है और ये बरी तब किया है जबकि सारे साक्ष्य, सारे एविडेंस, everything which they have to say, all statements have been seen, perused by the court, and after perusing everything, it is not a apprehension, it is not a suspicion, it is a court who has gone through everything, and after going through everything, every statement, every document, it has held that there is no charge which is made out against Mr. Kejriwal and the other accused person, which includes Mr. Manish Sisodia.
सर, काफी कोर्ट जो था वो कोर्ट ने कोर्ट की है कि भी जो प्रोफेशनल स्टेटमेंट था प्रोसिक्यूशन विटनेस का वही चार्जशीट में नहीं सीबीआई ने लगाया। इन लेखों पे क्या कोर्ट ने कहा है?
I would not go to everything, but कोर्ट ने एक रिमार्क किया है कि कोर्ट ड्यूरिंग द प्रोसीडिंग्स इन चार्ज had asked for the confessional statement which was made in 3064. The investigating officer perhaps had stated that it is not with him. The court has noted that in the sealed cover it is very much there. It was a copy which was given to him, and that statement was never produced in the charge sheet. And in fact, there were various statements which are taken even after the confessional statement, which the court had said that you can't do it once there is a full disclosure made in the confessional statement, which is not produced in the charge sheet. How can you take other statements? Apart from that, the court has very emphatically stated that the rule of law has to be preserved. The machinery in criminal law is not to implicate somebody illegally, but only to do justice, and court has tilted the balance towards the justice.
सर, एक और चीज कही, जो प्राइस फिक्सेशन का मामला था उसमें कहा कोर्ट ने कि वो पूरा डेलिब्रेशन, डिस्कशन और जो ईएम का अप्रूवल था उसके बाद ही किया गया।
सो एलिगेशन सीबीआई का ये था कि जो पॉलिसी बनाई गई उसमें मैनिपुलेशन किया गया, उसमें फर्जी दस्तावेज जोड़े गए। कोर्ट ने ये कहा है कि जब एक्साइज पॉलिसी बनी उसके जितने भी एविडेंस, जितनी भी कोर्ट फाइल, जितने भी कैबिनेट नोट, जितने भी ऑफिशियल नोटिंग है, अगर आप उनको देखेंगे तो आप पाएंगे that the policy has been put to every institution in the machinery, and it cannot be said that only one person has made this. In fact, the court has drawn a parallel where the court had said that the policy was also given to the office of Honorable LG. Honorable LG has also looked at it, and Honorable LG has also approved the policy. The court had said that if you are making Mr. Manish Sisodia or Mr. Kejriwal as an accused, why was not other person who were involved in the excise policy not made an accused? After that, the court had said that after seeing what has happened, how the policy was framed, it is actually seen that every institution, every stakeholder has been taken into confidence, and the file has gone to every stakeholder, and at no point of time there was any doubt which was framed at that contemporaneous point of time against the policy.
साउथ ग्रुप का जो वर्ड है उसके ऊपर भी कोर्ट ने ऑब्जेक्शन किया है, डिस्क्रिमिनेटरी बताया है, क्या कहना है चाहिए?
कोर्ट ने ये कहा है कि सीबीआई ने अपनी चार्जशीट के अंदर स्पेसिफिकली जो अक्यूज पर्सन्स थे आंध्र प्रदेश से या हमारे दक्षिण पार्ट के जो क्षेत्र हैं उससे, उनको एक टैग दे दिया गया साउथ ग्रुप. This, according to the judge, is against the international practices. It is against the rule of law. You cannot discriminate people on the basis of the region. And court has taken a very strong view, and in fact has also made few comments in the order saying that CBI has to ensure that in the future cases they cannot term or ostracize one region of the country like this.
The court also said that the a safeguard of constitutional post should be preserved, not implicated like this.
Court had said that what is the most important thing is rule of law, and the criminal process is not to illegally implicate somebody. And once you do it, it is even more grave in the case of people who are occupying constitutional posts, because those people have reached constitutional posts after the public has chosen them. So if you by illegally making out a case, take these people inside and inform their liberty, this is something which goes against the rule of law, and that is why he has discharged the accused persons in the matter.
See, we of course welcome the verdict. We are very happy with the verdict because the contentions raised by all the accused persons have been appreciated by the court, and we are satisfied with the verdict. But yes, we have to see the detailed verdict because the verdict is running into more than 300 pages. The digital copy will be shared by the court with all the accused persons. But yes, the learned special judge read out certain portions from the judgment in the court itself in the presence of the counsels and the accused persons. And some of them were that the court was of the view that the alleged theory of conspiracy is not made out in this case. Court has given a finding to an extent that the very policy formulation cannot be said to be a figment of conspiracy by any stretch of imagination. And court has debunked the theory of prosecution agency that this case is fraught with any malefied or any conspiracy between any of the accused persons. So therefore, court is of the opinion that no case, much less prima facie case, is made out against any of the accused persons.
So what alleged role of Samir Mahendra was attributed by the CBI?
So the case which was set up by the prosecution was that through the firm of Mr. Mahendra, certain payments were being flown pursuant to formulation of the excise policy. So their set of allegation was allegedly the policy was part of conspiracy. And then accordingly the license of excise policy was given to the firm of Mr. Mahendra. From there the payments had flown to different departments, which was allegedly a part of the conspiracy, which the court has definitely debunked, and court has therefore has discharged all the accused persons, including Mr. Mahendra, and has appreciated our arguments that no case, much less prima facie case, is made out. Also, the court has also discarded the versions given by the two approvers in this case. And court has appreciated our argument that in this case, the alleged versions given by the two approvers in this case cannot be believed to so as to send any accused person to a trial.
So, impact of this judgment, this discharge, what would be on the money laundering case? Because both are connected.
Yes, of course. So, see, it's fairly a settled principle of law now, starting from the judgment of Vijay Madan Lal Chaudhary by the Honorable Supreme Court in 2022, that once a person is discharged, acquitted from the predicate offence, then no case under money laundering can be made out. Now, in this case, the predicate offence was, of course, this present today's CBI case. So, of course, once this is thrown out of the window, then no case under PMLA be said to be made out, and people have to be discharged from there also. But it would be a matter of time as to what future steps would be taken by either this side or that side on that aspect. And as and when we hit the court in the PMLA matter, it will have, of course, the verdict of today's judgment will have its repercussions on that as well.
So how do you see what steps CBI is going to take in coming days?
See, I can't comment on that. That is for them to contemplate and take the matter, if at all they are willing to take it to higher courts at all. That is their call. I will not be in a position to comment on that. But we are ready in case they, of course, take it to the higher court. Whatever we have argued here, we'll have the option to argue there as well. And we'll definitely argue to the hilt to support and canvass our argument that no case is made out.
Now you also have the support of the court judgment.
Yeah, why not? We have given our legal contentions, and court has, the learned special judge has appreciated the contention. We are more than thankful to that.